I love to talk to black people, the most helpful people in the world. At the end of every sentence, they always say, "You know what I'm saying?" They are checking to see if I'm understanding it. Really thoughtful. And I always answer, "Yeah, I know what you're saying." Thanks for checking on me. Next sentence, please.
You gotta deal with us being sexist. That's a fact. We are fucking sexist. We say stupid shit like women can't drive. Nah. Women can't drive. Nah. But in the Middle East, they're like, no, seriously, women can't drive. So we don't play that shit out here. Are there women driving? Ahmed, give me the fucking stones. These bitches out here driving. Gotta teach them a lesson with stones. I'm not saying there aren't things that y'all gotta go through. Obviously, you know, like you might have a daughter that has low self-esteem because she's comparing herself to these unrealistic images every single day, and that's really fucked up. But in China, you can't have a daughter. So, yeah, you have a daughter, they just mash it into an iPhone. That's the policy. Enjoy your FaceTime. Enjoy your FaceTime. There's a little Chinese girl inside every one of your iPhones. Why do you think when your phone breaks, they say put in a bag of rice? You think that's a coincidence? You think that's a coincidence? It's to soak up her tears, okay? Have some respect.
I don't have a degree. I didn't even go to college, and I'm glad I didn't because I do this, so I don't have to go to college for this. And all of my friends that went to college are in crazy debt, like real debt. I got a friend that's $80,000 in debt with an English degree. I learned English for free. This is the first thing I learned. This is the first thing I learned. And I talk to this dude every day. I understand everything he's saying. He doesn't know a special kind of English. He doesn't talk like the Game of Thrones. It's just regular English. And you know what he does for a living? He teaches English. Because that's the only thing you can do with an English degree. So pyramid scheme.
Now, my job is writing jokes. All I've got to do for a living is write jokes. Pretty easy job to have. Now, sometimes I don't even have to do that. Sometimes you just overhear people saying something and you think, well, I can just tell people what I overheard and that's enough. Just report speech. That'll do. I had this happen recently. I was in a supermarket car park. You can find a more boring place to be. Just walking back to my car with a coffee, overheard these two men having a conversation. It was clearly going to be a fight, but it wasn't a fight yet. So as I walked by, I just heard a snippet of conversation. That is all I needed. I'll tell you what one man said to another man. We'll all have a laugh and we'll move on with our lives. I heard one man say to another, "You can't park in a disabled bay, you spastic." Shut the front door. You can't park in a disabled bay, you spastic. How could you be that right and that wrong that quickly?
Father's Day is the worst holiday in the world. I've done the research, I already know. Let me tell you something. Mother's Day is the second most celebrated holiday in the world. Christmas is first, so that means it's Jesus, then your mama. You know what Father's Day fall at? Number 20. I can't think of 18 other holidays. Do you realize Halloween is number 6? That mean ghosts and goblins go before fathers? Arbor Day is number 13. I don't even know what that is.
Asian people, we just got a different custom. Yeah. Like my mom, when she goes shopping, she doesn't buy shit she needs. She just buys shit because it's a good deal. One time I brought a full price shirt home, $20. And she was like, "Was it full price? No, it's a bad deal." I was like, "Mom, it's only $20. She's like, "Yes, $20 if you're stupid." She goes to Ross and she freaks out because everything's a great deal. She's like, "Jimmy, you should buy this. You should buy, this is a good deal. This is a good deal." I'm like, "Mom, that's a double XL shirt, okay? And it says obey on it. I'm not gonna fucking wear that." And she's like, "It's okay, 50% off. Someday it will fit, okay?" If you want a good deal, you follow the old Asian people, right? You go to Costco, you see a sea of old Asian people because you know everyone's getting a great deal. Nobody's getting ripped off. You go to Whole Foods.
My mum she was the salt of the earth, but she just said what she wanted, right? And she'd do anything for you, but she reserved the right to moan about it. So, growing up, right, our next door neighbour, Mrs. Dawson, she was about 25 years older than my mum. So when my mum was 60, this old lady was already like 85, 86, and my mum was the last living witness to her existence. She lives alone, and my mum did everything for her. Right? She went shopping for her, she did the housework, she went round, made her lunch, and sat with her for a while. She went back, made her tea, and this went on and on. I remember calling home once. My mum was like 70, and I went, "Oh, I called earlier, you were out." And my mum went, "Yeah, I was Rain Dawson's." And I went, "Oh, how is she?" And my mum went, "Oh, she just won't die, Rick."
My parents, they've been married for 38 years. Yeah, 38 years. It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. 38 years. One time I asked my dad, I was like, "Dad, after 38 years, do you still love Mom?" And he was like, "Love? Your mom married me to escape communist China. It's not love, it's a good deal."
I think the hardest word to truly master has been the word ass. I thought it's really easy. It means a butt. But no. Like yes, sometimes it can mean a butt, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Lazy ass. That means lazy. Grown-ass man. It turns out it means a grown man. But you have to be careful, because sometimes if you add ass to something, it can actually reverse the meaning of the original word. Like, for example, bad ass. That's good. And to make it even more complicated, ass can be divided. If you are a piece of ass, then you are beautiful. Thanks a lot.
And I'll never forget the first time I had sex. You know those stories you hear about kids who lose their virginity to the hot babysitter? I was the babysitter.
Been the word ass. I thought it's really easy. It means a butt. But no. Like yes, sometimes it can mean a butt, but that's just the tip of the iceberg.